Guys, did they say new map? I wasn't listening, I was too busy screaming.
Adjust things in advance. So it's very possible, for instance, that you see
what was the season 3 map?
Yes, but not come in the live version of the game before at least 2 more seasons, because we want to take the time to adjust them based on feedbacks. I think we have 2 major opportunities and way of improvements during the next year.
Yeah, and a casual rework is not one of them.
The first one is going to be less downtime. And the second aspect would be onboarding. Being more welcoming to new players is also something that's
casual rework. They make no sense.
Crucial to the future and success of our games. We want the game to be really nice to play and nice to watch, especially when it comes to downtime.
That's a joke.
When you play the game, I think there are moments where it's really tense and you feel like you're really pulled into the action, and that's mostly during the action phase. But during other phases, like the planning phase, the prep phase, or everything that happens after you die during a round, it feels like very often you don't have not that much that can really influence the outcome of the round. So the general idea is that we want the players to be able to have a clearer impact on how the round is going to end, whether during the planning phase or even during the prep phase and activities after death.
Wait.
The imbalance in favor of defenders has become an issue. It's really hard.
Was that a dead person playing it? No.
The metagame itself is evolving, but we want to try to attack the issue on a deeper level.
Oh, there's that new
we're going to
secondary.
take the opportunity because we're already working on big gameplay changes, big system changes like the attackers repeat. And we're going to use this opportunity to try to favor attackers a bit more than defenders and rebalance a bit the game so that it feels a bit more fair to play as an attacker.
You're never going to get that though. That's just how the game is.
For onboarding, I think the high-level objective is that we're never going to lower the ceiling. The game needs to remain as complex and as beautiful as it is today.
Oh my god, a casual rework, I'm not over that.
Easier to reach. We need to give better tools for the community to welcome new players, and we need everyone to work towards having a more inclusive community. I think it's going to be a win for everyone.
Currently in Rainbow Six, the onboarding is mostly done by the community and your friend, and we really want to help solo players to get in by themselves. That's why we are creating a cell dedicated to onboarding, and the goal of this cell will be to help those players get in faster, learn the maps, learn the guns, learn the gadget and all the operators that are specific to Rainbow Six. So rank is currently our most competitive aspect of the game that you can play right now, and we really want to improve it. And that's why we are working currently on reworking the ranking system to allow people to really improve season after season and have a better idea of their skill level. So matchmaking, it's a tough subject, of course. The goal is to give all the players the match that are the most fair for everybody. And it works quite well, but sadly, lots of people try to lie to the system, either by creating a new account.
I think it's because it's so easy to lie to the system.
Or by trying to derank and fake their
I guess
skill
I don't know
level.
how much they can do
So
about
we
that.
are always trying to do small improvement to the matchmaking system to fight this. It's a tough battle, but we are improving every season against that. The reputation system is starting to work in the background for a while now, and the first goal of the reputation system is to feedback to the player his behavior inside the game. So to know if you are a toxic or a good player.
That's
and
good.
Depending on your score, you can expect some sanction or reward, of course.
2020 was definitely a challenge for esports as well. The point system was heavily impacted by last year's situation. We were not able to have global competitions, putting the teams from different regions against each other. So we believe that we have built a very robust and solid system with the point system. We really want to stress test this in 2021. With our learnings from 2020, we're pretty confident that we can make global majors once again this year in 2021.
It depends on how the vaccine rollout goes out. It's not really in Ubisoft's control.
February next year is going to be our World Championship once again. It's the sixth Invitational as well, so a big anniversary event for us, and we're bringing back the event to Montreal, the birthplace of Siege.
We have still a lot of work to do, but I think the creativity that this game brings is unmatched.
And I see that Siege will continue to grow and to stay the best possible.
I don't know.
You've You've already gotten a glimpse at a new look for Siege, and this is just one
Did
of
she
the many
change?
aspects of the game that we're updating
Oh,
this
that's
year.
sick art.
Let's hear more about the new visual style, as well as the new features coming from our
That
player
artwork's
behavior
tough.
cell.
New menu, it's in the UI.
We always want to do better. We always know that we haven't reached our full potential yet as a game.
Oh, nowhere near.
So whether or not it's onboarding or making sure newcomers feel welcomed with the game, and our mission is over the
Ooh,
next year,
that UI kinda
we'll
looks nice.
completely
Overwatch.
revisit all of the menus in the game, refresh them, and bring them up to that standard that we
That
hold.
looks cool. Overwatch.
On top of that, we also have a new logo, we have new key art, and we're very happy with
Ooh,
it.
that's
This is
cool.
a
I like
high
that. I want it as a
energy,
wallpaper.
high-impact game with a diverse cast of characters and gameplay. And we stay true to the roots of the game as well. So
That's cool. I
everything
like it.
Our community knows and love still feel like this is the real spirit of the game we're looking at.
I like it. I think it looks nice.
Since 2 years, we created a cell composed of two teams, player behavior and anti-cheat teams. We are still focusing on anti-cheat. This is really important. This is a sensitive subject for us, for our community, and this is something that is a core pillar to our game. And we will continue to find solutions in order to block cheaters that are ruining the gaming experience of our community. Anti-cheat is a sensitive subject because they can counter all solutions really easily, depending on if
Thank you
we
for
are
the sub.
giving a lot of
Fan.
details. Based on this, we will continue to communicate to our players through dev blogs about all anti-cheat initiatives, because this is really important, and we will try to give as much details as we can. So during the last year, we were building the reputation system. Right now, the reputation system is live in shadow, meaning it doesn't take any action into our players. But we will continue to improve and gather data related to this system. And right now, we have a reputation score that is applied to our players. The system will come with sanction and rewards. This reward will be based on the reputation
So if you're
score.
high, you get alpha
The
pack. If
reward
you're
will
low,
be
you're not.
Specific items. It will be high-level rewards, and we will have
That's
like,
good.
different way to distribute them. And this
Don't be a
rewards
dickhead and
will
you get
also
exclusive
be
content.
removed when somebody is going back to a wrong reputation score.
So you can't
First, we
just
want
get the
to
item
work
and then
on the
go back to being a
preventive
wanker.
sanction related to the reverse friendly fire. We want to work on the people that are abusing the tech shot and the void shots. So we want to add sanctions that will prevent these abuses, because it's not normal that right now we have people that are very toxic through these channels. And then after that, depending on your reputation score, you will be able to access some content, or some content will be blocked.
That's good.
So a player that have a bad
Don't give them text chat.
reputation score will not have, for example, anymore an access to
Oh.
the ranked playlist.
That's a lot
But
more
it
extreme than
doesn't
I thought.
mean that he cannot access it back. He will have the tool to better understand how and why he get sanctioned.
That's good. That's good.
Based on this, he will be able to change his behavior and better understand why.
This is good.
It was
This is
seen
actually good. There's
as
going to be
toxic.
consequences for people's
Right
actions.
now, we have seen some frustration related to
Just add a
stream
streamer
and
mode.
to sniping. We are aware this is a problem for our community and for our content creator. So right now, the player behavior team is working on a new solution, a solution called streamer mode that will be available at the first part of your set.
That's going to be season 2 then.
The settings that will be available to our content creator and our streamers will be first, hi my name. They will be able to hide their region and pings, but also they will be able to hide everyone else.
That's good.
In order to prevent Q sniping, be able to have a hidden matchmaking delay, hide clearance level, and they will be able to hide the profiling.
That's good. That's good. That's a very solid streamer
Smurfing
mode.
is a big problem for our community. Have many faces, and we need to approach them with a different strategy for each of them. Right now, we increased the clearance level for the ranked playlist. We will also add some restriction to the ranked playlist in order
Wait,
that
did they turn up the
players
level
that were
again?
inactive or got their account hacked, or an account that has been buried cannot come right now to the ranked playlists without a play experience in other playlists. And after that, we will also control a bit more how we are giving XP in terms of PvE, just in order to have a better cohesion and a good experience for everyone.
I'm a bit confused by that. I
When we
didn't
made
really
the
understand
decision
that.
last year to deliver just
If you don't play
one
for a while,
lead
you're not allowed to
operator
play
per
ranked?
season instead of 2, it allowed us to create new cells within the team to focus on the way the game is played outside of the action phase. This led to some interesting opportunities and opened up new avenues to address the balance between attackers and defenders. Let's hear more.
I mean, I think this panel's been pretty good. The only thing I don't like is the casual rework. I think it's a step backwards once again.
The idea with the attacker epic is to allow to each attacker player to change his operator and his loadout as many times he wants during all the preparation.
Wait, what? You can change your op in the prep
They
phase?
will adapt their strategy according the information.
Okay, that makes attacking a lot better. That's very good, actually. I didn't think that'd be good. That's very good for attacking. That's very good at attacking, balancing attacking. Can defenders not change, though? Oh, yeah, obviously they can.
Will be much more
That's very good change. That's good. That's really good.
Defenders have a better win rate. So with these new tools for attackers, I think this will balance this.
That's that's not broken. That's really good.
We should be able to build new operators around this new game flow.
That's good.
So, for example, the defenders specialize in delaying crucial information.
That's so good, because think of the advantage defense has on this game.
So the goal here is to keep players interested even after their death. For attack side,
Is that no
you will
kill
have
cam?
full access to your drones that were pre-placed on the map.
You can move the
You can
drones
control
when you're
them and
dead?
use, their abilities. You can use shock dart of
No.
or the laser of 0. For defense side, it's pretty much the same behavior. You have also full access to your cameras, drones, and also
If you can
variabilities.
use an evil eye
So
whilst
that
dead, I'm
means
giving
the
up.
sonic bursts of echo,
Oh my god, you
or
can
the
use an
laser
echo drone
of
whilst
burst.
dead? You can use an evil eye? Nah,
Defenders
that's
can
dumb.
felt overwhelming
That's
by
terrible. The
attacker
attacker change was
funds.
good, that is awful.
So we try to counterbalance that by reworking the bulletproof camera. So now the camera can rotate, and you can shoot an EMP dart that disable
An EMP dart?
all attacker electronic in-world gadgets. So that means you can disable drones, but also air jabs, claymore, etc.
Wait,
So
defenders
I
have
think
an
we should
EMP jab?
observe, an increase in player activity, less downtime, and player will have more playtime and fun.
That's
We
all.
try to
No, I'm
add,
sorry, by the way,
early
the fact that you
version
can use an
in the
echo
test
drone and an
server
evil eye whilst
in
dead
the
is
season
awful,
2.
and I don't know how
So
anyone
we're
even
rethinking
thought that and not
how
laughed.
the test servers is used. The goal is to add early version to get feedback as soon as possible, and then iterate on it. So player will have more playtime to be
That's
familiar
awful.
with this huge change.
That's awful. That's absolutely awful.
We are changing the speed armor system to a speed and health system. So no more doctrine that you don't understand or you don't see. We will remove all the modifiers from the armor that you used to have. We're making sure that everything that was going under the hood is now exposed to the player. 2 armor and 3 armors will have more HP available to them,
That makes
making them
sense,
more
I guess.
confident to plant the diffuser, take some engagements and everything.
Okay,
This is the
that
first
makes
step
sense.
we are taking to make sure that
They had
the
that health
speed and
before.
armor
They're not giving
is
them more health.
more
They're just
of a
making it
choice.
visually more understanding on how much health they had. If you know what I mean. Oh, there's that new...
We will introduce the Gun 6, which is an hybrid between a weapon and a gadget. It will replace your secondary weapon, but it will shoot.
Oh, it
something that will
replaces your
destroy
secondary
both those
weapon?
gadgets.
Yeah, you need to destroy those evil eyes because the dead people can play it. Maestro's pick rate is going to go up like that.
Removing utility.
Massive.
We'll have one shot. It will travel straight, just like Ash launchers or Kali's lance. One of the things that this weapon does not have over secondary pistols, it doesn't bring you the speed movement modifier that you usually have with a pistol. If you bring this up in a firefight, you are most likely toast. So that's one of the balancing thing that is super interesting.
Well, it's going to
with
be
the Gun 6.
unnecessary now considering
You
dead
make a
people
choice
can use
over
evil
reliability
eyes.
or removing utility.
I highly doubt anyone is happy. I doubt anyone who's watching
We'll
this is
talk
like,
about
yeah, I want a dead
attacking
person to
20
use an
meta
evil eye on
without
me.
Talking about Goyo and how we
Oh, there we
use
go, the Goyo
reward.
rework.
First of all, we are removing the shield.
That's fine. Good change.
There won't be any shield. It will be only the Folk and jerry can that you will have in your hands. You will be able to deploy it similar to an ADS, bulletproof camera.
I mean, clearly it's still work in
We're
progress, so
working
maybe
on
it's
the
not
shape
coming
of the
next
object,
season.
So we're still tackling this, but the shield is gone for sure.
That's good. That's good.
Melusi is one of the worst
all my homies hate Melusi.
meta. We are keeping the behavior mostly as it is, so you enter the range, it starts emitting sound and slow you down. But when it becomes active, it will expose a weak point. It will be able
Yes,
to
finally.
destroy it.
Good. Good.
So we keep
Should have
the
launched
mind
like that.
game or the baiting game that we have with this gadget, but we're making sure that you don't feel helpless when facing this gadget.
Good. Very good change.
Uh,
A small nerf to Mira and Maestro. If you get close to an evil eye, you
Oh,
can
wait,
use it
what?
to remove the vision completely.
Oh.
Maestro himself
You can
will
punch
have to
Mira with
open
those?
the evil eye to see through, or to ping, or actually shoot with it. And the same can be applied to Mira's window. If you go on the black side and you melee it, you will remove something of vision for Mira on the other side. We have Fuse that will receive some changes along the way. We want to make sure that the gadget is more useful.
Is he going to go for a hard breach? He's going to
We
throw
also
it?
have Finka that will receive some changes to her nano boost. She will be able to use them.
Yeah,
Finka! So be able to raise
she
her
can
from that,
revive
similar to
herself.
what we have with Doc.
So far, we've covered a lot of what's to come for Siege, but we're not done yet. We have more to share on the tireless work our teams on the technical side have done to improve the quality of life across the board. And because we always like to send you out with something special, not only do we have an update on Elite Skins,
Yo,
but we
give
are
us
also
customization to
excited
Elite Skins and I
reveal
will
a few
play
very
this
cool
game
parts
till
we're
his
working with
death.
this year.
Give us Elite Skin customizations, please! Oh.
One of the first things we did for the connectivity issues is we looked at the performance of the game servers and we optimized.
I'm very mixed on this reveal, by the way. It's good, there's a lot of good and there's a lot of terrible.
We're all the time, we're trying to improve our tools, improve our monitoring, just being able to get metrics on the community, what the issues that they're facing, and improving those metrics. If you remember in the past, in the previous wave of DDoS attacks we had, we improved our defenses, and all that inspired like a new wave of attacks that are much bigger. And what we found this time is that the attacks are not just hitting the game server that they're targeting. There's actually a kind of splash damage that's impacting many more game servers than the original.
But it's a shame that they have to go through this, because it's not. People could just not be dickheads.
And we've managed to bring down the impacted game servers.
That's good.
90%, which is fantastic.
Countering DDoSing into any company is extremely hard, and it's the fact that they have to put up with that and cheers is very,
To do this, what
bad.
we're going to do is we're going to pass different address information about the game server to each of the teams. That way, when one of these addresses is attacked, we can tell which team attacked us, and we can make sure that they don't benefit.
Oh!
So a game as successful and long-running as Siege obviously has many content updates, and each of these updates increase.
So if you get caught for being a shitter DDoSer on the team, they know what team it is. If they can do this for cheaters, we will not need rollback when you beat a cheater.
We're also looking to download customization items on demand rather than include them in the base install. This should drastically decrease the size of the install. The smaller
I'll stop a lot of
the
leaked
easier it is
skins
for
as
our
well.
players to try out and become lifelong
That's cool.
players.